YouTube. So I had to remake this video and turn the lights on brighter. I got my blanket and I got heat on. I got my cushions. I have like a, I won't say the type of car, but I have a car where, you know, the seats get heated, the heat work. But anyway, so my meltdown from work yesterday was due to helping people, but it wasn't just helping people, it was also doing my job, which I already knew you can't help people. But I was doing my job as well. So I just can't do it in that area, like helping out. I told the manager that, and she was like, yeah, you can stock anywhere. My allergies, like I have allergies all year long due to dust and whatever. But she was like, yeah, you can, you know, because I had to address her because I wasn't only spiritually attacked by two people, and they're older people. Not old, but they're older. Like, I would say 50, 55, somewhere around there. I didn't only get spiritually attacked. I got questioned. Two, then I got like an attitude, and then I got checked, and then they went off on me. Basically, that's how it went. So I mentioned, I had to re-record this. I mentioned you can't even, I used to be on a bus for 9 years, and I used to always give money to panhandlers, and like I still do now, but you have to be careful because there was a lady who was giving money to a panhandler and was stabbed to death, y'all. I forgot where, and I believe the panhandler was a male, and she got stabbed to death. So like these days you cannot help people. So again, I wasn't just helping out, I was also doing my job. So anyways, I had to call about this interview for this childcare for a second job. Like yesterday, I had an attitude of just not caring, and it reminded me. I'm glad it happened where I was in a like attitude, like I didn't care. Like I was drinking water like all day after work and didn't stop drinking water. And basically, I've been up using the bathroom, which I've been having it under control because I have overactive bladder, and it's like bad. So after work, I don't drink during work because I'll have to go to the bathroom too much, which I already have to still, you know, go a lot, but not too much. So I have to like suck on something. Okay, it's getting too hot. So I can't drink water during the day. As soon as I get off work, I thrash with water, and then I have to stop at a certain time. Like I try to do either like, I won't say the times, but I try to drink water at a certain time and stop drinking at a certain time, or I will be up all night using it, and it'll go into the next day as well. So that hit me about this child care second job, because it could be full time, but it won't be enough hours for me trying to save for America's Got Talent. Okay, the expenses, stuff for my act or whatever, if I make it on the show. Okay, now with this job that financially messed me up with the 2 weeks in the hole, and then you gotta wait 3 weeks to get a paycheck, so altogether that put it as 3 weeks. I finally caught up, and today is my birthday. I'm 29 years old, so my body is catching up to me. I have endometriosis. I have had that since like sophomore in college. I've got that under control. I have to literally take a pill every 6 hours during my menstrual, you know, cycle. And randomly it'll pop up on me out of nowhere sometimes, but it's rare, but it can happen. Or I'll be in the ER. But anyways, so I keep, you know, that on me. So I was able to finally figure out something for, you know, my endometriosis, because you have to get surgery in order to find it out. But anyways, back on these jobs. So I called this morning letting this job know that I was just reminded my bladder is not going to let me do no 2 jobs, because 2 jobs means I'll be having to drink water super late, and then I got to go to bed to get back up for my first job. It's just no way to balance out drinking water and then being able to not be getting up in the morning continuously. That's not gonna work. So I'm glad that hit me, because I kind of didn't even think about it doing 2 jobs, and then I would have had to quit that childcare job. Like, you know, my bladder is not working out with these 2 jobs. But anyways, there's a $16.50 retail job, but it's less physical work, which I'm doing now. I'm not working just at no regular retail store. It's a big store that basically, I won't say the name of where I work at, but basically they sell everything, not just food, everything. Like everything you can think of, they sell. So it's a physical job. So the other job is less physical. Thought I seen something up there, but anyways, what was I about to say? So yeah, 1650. It's a group interview, and like I will mention about my overactive bladder because I feel like it's a job where it's a retail job where you can't sit down for a little while, but I do need to let them know. I'm not even going to mention nothing about America's Got Talent like I did with this job, because if I have to, you know, work there and then like I'm gonna call off even on this job for my audition, which is January 22nd, and this is virtual. So if I would have to, you know, call off, because these retail places, you know, retail, they don't let you get off on weekends. You know, I'm off Sunday, and then like they say, okay, well you can get off Friday too. Which now that I'm not doing a second job, I won't do that. So I don't get my weekends off like childcare. So with this job, I won't even get no weekends off. I'm positive about, which I'm willing to do because it's 1650, and I'm willing to make more money working weekends, if that makes sense. However, I will only keep this job if I don't get that job, and as long as they know my health condition, because it's at the point now where like I said, with this retail job, I'm able to go to the bathroom where I'm not like at like a cashier, where like if it's a line, you know, and somebody may not be able to take my place to cover me to run to the bathroom, so I do have to let that be known, because it's at a point where when I gotta go, and it's so overactive. You know, I've been praying about it. My friends and family members have been praying for me about my bladder, but it is so bad, y'all. Like I've never imagined at my age I would be dealing with bladder problems. I thought like when I was younger, in my 20s, 18, like I won't deal with bladder issues until I'm old, meaning like 50, 40. I'm 29 today, and I literally feel like I'm like an old lady in the body due to my bladder. So there are options. There's bladder pills, but the bladder pill ended me in the ER, inflamed down below, TMI, sorry. Okay, and different symptoms of even going more. Like I started to go more with the bladder pills, and then now they're like, oh well, you can do Botox, and I'm like, no, because I first of all didn't trust these bladder pills. Why would I trust Botox? No, just no. And the only reason why I trusted these bladder pills is because I was thinking, okay, maybe it'll help. Okay, it would be amazing to be normal again down there. And unfortunately, that's something that God can heal. But sometimes, you know, just like cancer patients, you know, some things just don't get healed, and it's not because God don't love you or whatever. It's just life, you know. Some people get healed with cancer and some people die from it. And I'm not trying to compare a bladder problem to cancer. I'm put that out there. I'm not trying to compare that, because I won't die from bladder. But it's something that literally, like, me and my doctor just talked, because I feel like I have like a bladder infection on top of my overactive bladder, which I got the results and it's all negative. I'm all good. But I'm going to get it checked out again by more professional people who were able to catch something before that was an issue that they didn't catch. So I try to watch like certain things that irritates overactive bladder, like citrus fruits, it's different things, spicy foods. So at one point I kind of got it under control, but I feel like it's just out of control. And I know from last night I was obviously not caring and drinking water, so I know I'm gonna have issues today. But like a little while ago, like after issues with the bladder pills, like I was able to like have issues due to the bladder pills, and it made it worse. So for a while, I was like, yo, them pills messed me up. And then it was a moment where I was okay. Like I feeling like back to just overactive. But for some reason, it's off the chain. Like it's just been off the chain. Back on this job, I just plan to work in the location where the people don't care about you picking from their pile to stock. So I let the manager know I will be stocking in one location now. You know, there's numerous different locations where you can stock at. So I plan on just stocking in one place where they're cool, because I don't have time for BS. And it's crazy to me and hilarious and crazy, and I guess I had a mental breakdown because I'm like, I'm literally trying to help y'all. And I didn't even mention to the manager that I have been taking the last of the stuff that needed to be stocked, and then they would leave early because I took the rest of it, because I know I always can stay over. Like I work scheduled to only work 4 hours. I choose to stay over because I'm trying to save up. Literally this week I get paid weekly. I literally worked 120 hours to catch up, and I'm caught up on my birthday because of this job. You know, the whole, I already explained the financial issues with this job that it caused me, and I'm just now caught up, okay, where I don't need a second job, and I can't even do a second job knowing my bladder. So now I have to choose wisely. If I do get this, I have this group interview for the 1650 retail job Thursday, whatever, after this job, which I'm gonna leave early to get ready and freshen up, whatever. So now I have to choose, if I do get that job, like if this job is more basically where it's not where I'm gonna have trouble going to the bathroom. You know, I can freely go to the bathroom when I need to. So I have to be really, really careful. I hate, now that I'm older, I'm almost 30, okay? I'm 29, going on 30. I hate that my body it looks young, okay? I look young. And a lot of people think I'm young. They have to ask if I'm grown, kids, when I worked in childcare. They thought I was kids. They would ask, do you work here? Are you a kid here? Or, at elementary school, it's some big kids that look like they're in high school, but they're not. But anyways, I just have to be very, very careful. I'm going to mention it to my mom, my friend, my grandmother. I have to be very careful on letting this job go, because first of all, I can find any job. There is numerous jobs. Even if it wasn't a pandemic and places are short because people are dependent on unemployment and they're getting checks. Only parents with kids are getting checks, so they don't have to work. That's why there are shortages all over, okay? Which I feel like everybody, like I said in my previous videos, everybody should be getting stimulus. I don't care if it's not stimulus checks. It's checks helping them, whether they have to pay it or not, pay it back or not. Okay, that's how they're dividing people. Same with the jabberoo. Okay, they're dividing people by these things. Okay, who to help and who not to help, where you should be helping everybody. But anyways, I have to be very, very, very careful, because I can easily get another job. I want to quit this job only due to them putting me in a hole, making me struggle financially, where they only let me know about, oh, you have to wait 3 weeks for a paycheck, but they didn't let me know about, oh yeah, we also hold 2 weeks of your check. So altogether, that's 3. Okay, either one would have been like, okay, I can deal with it, but both of them together, that's just like ridiculous. So that's one reason why, and because it's more of a physical job. But let me tell you, I'm a hard worker. I love working. I don't mind working a physical job, but I could find something that's less physical. I have degrees and everything, but they are making $15 an hour. Okay, it will go back down when the mask is removed and we can be back to normal, which I don't believe is going to happen And I've said in previous videos that I think that the virus is going to go away on its own. I actually don't feel like it's going to go away. I feel like Jesus is literally returning soon, and I don't know when. Like I said in the last video, it could be in 2024. I don't know. But I don't feel like the thing is ever going to go away. Like, and I wear it because I've caught it from my ex, okay? And you can get it again, okay? And they're saying people who are, you know, they think that they're protected. Really, they're not. That's why there's a winter surge. And they're saying it's because of the you know what. It's not. It's because are getting it too. Even with that. So it's a lot of things just going on where I'm just trying to stay at a job that, like I said, I can use the restroom. I can deal with this pettiness, you know, that's why I'm not working in that location no more. No, I'll face that whole store after I get done in a certain department, stocking. I won't help y'all no more. And I told told her that, because she was like, the manager that. She was like, no, I'll because they think they've been here for so long, they think that people can't pick from that pile, which you can. And I just I even cut her off. I was like, no, you don't even need to say nothing. I'm not helping them no more. And I should have added that in, that I've been taking all the last bits of it, like literally a lot of it, putting in my cart, filling my cart up, and then they leaving early, because I took the rest of it. Like, that makes no sense at all of why somebody would question you, why you doing something, and I'm trying to help y'all. And I'm not just only helping y'all, I'm doing my job too, and which it is stocking. So I nipped that right in the bud, because I'm not dealing with that. And I let any job know. And I actually didn't let her know about the bullying and the job that I recently worked at. I just said I did childcare, babysitting, But this day, when I had a mental breakdown, I let her know about the bullying at this school that I left from, that I didn't put on my application, because I got put on leave of absence, and I decided not to do that, because why should I get on leave of absence and I haven't done anything? Y'all won't do nothing to the person who's bullying me since last year, and I've been at that school going on 4 years, would have made it this year. And I would have still been at that job if it wasn't for this person. I'm not dealing with no more stress. I already have health conditions. I have endometriosis. I have overactive bladder. I'm not dealing with no BS, and that's point blank period. I'll say stuff to your face. And like, when they checked me, questioned me, they questioned me first, and they checked me, and then they went off on me. 2 different people. And I had my sayings, I said back, because that's one thing I don't play. I'll say something back to you. I'm not scared of nobody but God, okay? That's first and foremost. But second of all, I keep my cool, and I didn't pop off until the second time, because I keep my calm and I hold my tongue, and I've worked on that, because I even had another child care that it was a new principal, and this was Head Start, that I had to leave because I popped off on her. Actually, I got fired from that job because I popped off on her. I decided to pop off and get fired because she would talk to people like she was God. And there was a principal before her, okay, and she was cool, everything was cool or whatever. She didn't talk to you crazy, and I knew I wouldn't make it at that job, because I don't have no person that's not God or Jesus talking to me in no job, telling me to do stuff like they're just like in a rude, like it was just crazy. Like, I don't deal with that. I don't put no job over God either, or I don't put nobody talking to me crazy at no job and dealing with stress. I don't play that stuff. I don't, I'll keep it moving. So this job I already got nipped in the bud. And so the person on YouTube who commented, I'm not letting this job, the BS or stress or nothing, it was just an incident that happened, and something that I took myself right out of, because I'm not dealing with that stuff. So y'all want to be petty over something super stupid and petty over where I'm stocking at, I'll take myself out of that situation and I won't stock over there no more. Simple. Problem solved. What else? Carry on. So I'm going to end this video. I'm about to go in here. I already got to use the bathroom. And that's because I was drinking all night. Which I have to not be in the attitude where I don't care. Like, after leaving this job early, I was in a I don't care attitude. And, I told, this manager, I got health issues now. I'm older now. I look young, but no, sweetie. I'm not 16. I'm not 18. And obviously, she knows my age. They may not know it. And they know it because a lot of them are nosy. It's a lot of Caucasians. It's not many black people. It's like literally 3 black people at this job. The rest are white, Caucasians. And the 2 people that, questioned me, then checked me, and then went off on me, like spiritually attacked with like a whole attitude over something stupid, over me stalking in their area. And then she was like, I was like, I'm confused. Like, this how I know I was spiritually attacked, because I'm like, I'm confused. And she was like, yeah, I know, you look confused. And I was about to pop off again. Like, are you serious? Like, that's how I know I'm getting spiritually attacked, because I'm keeping my cool when I can pop off. And, like, even then, the second person bothering me, I didn't pop off. I went off a little bit, but I didn't pop off, because after she said, I was like, I'm confused, because here I am helping you, and I'm trying to stock in this area, and you got a problem with it. I'm confused. And she was like, yeah, with a whole attitude. Yeah, you look confused. And I'm thinking, Jesus, these people, I'm telling y'all, people these days are testing me. The devil is testing me. Like, I read my Bible after work. Like, I watch the news. Look, I'm like an old lady now. I stay home a lot. I go out, if I wanted to, I could go on dates, but I don't do all this guy friend things no more. Like I said from my last video, due to almost being raped and killed, I just don't do that. Stuff no more. When I get ready to date, it'll be going back to church, finding somebody, not just finding somebody, but friends and for God. But I'm just saying, and there's people in the church who are bad people too. Don't get it twisted. But it's better than people out here. But anyways, yeah, I'm in this video. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, it was just like, and that's how you know you're spiritually attacked, because you're getting attacked for something petty, something stupid. And then the way that they were going off on me was just like a vibe that was like the person at the at the school, the one assistant who literally had me get out of that situation, and I had to, go ahead and leave. And I feel like I'm not a weak person. Like, my grandmother felt like I'm weak because she ran me out. She didn't run me out, because I stood my ground until I was like, my mental health is more important, for real. Because last year I was dealing with the bullying, and I was like, I'm going to try to deal with that as long as I can, okay? And for my mental health, I left. But with this job, that's why I mentioned I'm not a snitch or anything, and I don't care what they think, I addressed the problem, and I told her I'm going to take myself out of the problem. You don't got to do nothing, I'll take myself out the situation, and if it was like something bigger, or if I couldn't take myself out of the situation, and so it won't be no more issues, I would go on and keep it moving. I would find a whole different job, because I can easily find jobs like this. I got degrees. I can talk well. I got a lot of experience. So yeah, I'm a person who now, like, I'll hang out with family members, my niece when I can. I read my Bible. I watch the news. But I'm like a person who kind of don't even like want new friends. I don't like mess with new guy friends and all that. People ask for my numbers and stuff. Like, I've been working and people asking for my numbers, and I'm me saying no, and they still asking. I'm just not on that no more. The way the world is too much going on in the world. And then there's, you got your own health problems, and it's just like some things don't even matter no more. Like, I'm 29 years old, and let me tell y'all, I'm still a virgin. I'm 29 years old, and I'm still a virgin. Why I'm a virgin? Because it's not just special to me, and I'm not a nun. Don't get that twisted. I'm not a perfect nun, but I am 100% a virgin. But I say that because it's a special thing. And I wanted to get married. I was about to get married. You know, I planned on getting married or whatever. You know, but these days, I'm just telling y'all, it's just at the point where I don't even care. I don't even care about marriage no more. I don't care about stuff like that no more. All I care about is God, remaining in the straight path and not, you know, getting off track in this world, getting distracted in this world. But I might have to go because, yeah.